My name's Chrissy Canganelli and I'm Executive Director of Shelter House. I've been here for about 14 years now. Shelter House is so very much more than just a shelter. We're so much more than just providing a bed for somebody to sleep in, but that does remain our core purpose. So we are first and foremost a shelter for the general homeless population, which means that we provide shelter for men, women, children, the disabled, elderly, and veterans. But beyond that, we provide and make available services that help people to move beyond homelessness. And that's where we as an organization have deliberately decided to invest a substantial amount of our resources, is in working with folks as they're here with us to strategize and set goals and put into place the resources and the supports to help people to gain their own independence as they move into their own housing and back into the community. The shelter part, we consider our resident services. We provide 70 beds. We have a men and women's dorm, a family wing. We have transitional beds for homeless veterans. We provide an evening meal, and of course all of the basic living supports that would be attendant to providing shelter. We have our supportive services arm of the organization, through which we provide case managers to work with individuals and families. So as people come in, they do an intake, and then following the intake there's an assessment. For individuals and families that are interested in remaining in our community, they'll be assigned to a case manager, and it's that person that really works on developing a relationship with the person or the family, identifying the issues that brought them to us in the first place, and then strategizing as to how to prioritize their effort and time in as they're with us to move beyond the shelter. So the topics that the folks work on are addressing if there's a mental health or substance abuse issue or other chronic health issues. It is the expectation that for people who are able to work, they're going to work with us to find employment and maintain employment. To save their earnings or any income, they have to save 75% of that and document that. The children, working with the school district to make sure that the kids are in school. We're trying to address the health, the safety, the well-being, the economic well-being of that individual household. All of those things during the time that they're with us. Shelter House is important, I believe, because access to shelter is a basic right. Every community needs to make available solutions to help somebody move forward in their life. Those things that we all take for granted as far as the safety nets that we've had in our life, for many in our country, those safety nets don't exist. And to say that there's at least a place for people to turn to where they can be treated with dignity and respect and be provided strategies and resources in a safe, healthy environment for them to be able to put their lives together, I think is the most basic of things that we as a community can do and should do.